Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich, and they face Boca Juniors.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Joshua Kimmich plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. This is what they'll be facing today.
Well, they play with a diamond in midfield, which makes the role of the holding midfield player so important. Is he there to dictate the play with his passing or be a defensive screen? I'd hope he could do both jobs.
Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the match.
And they kick off here. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Guerrero. Chances on. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Here's Battaglia. Blondel. That is how to apply the pressure. Delgado with it. Marcos Rojo. Edinson Cavani now. Belmonte. Jimenez. Carlos Palacios. Kevin Zenon. Oh, so near, off the post. I think the threat has been averted.
Well, they're certainly getting closer. You just sense that the goal is coming. They're playing so well at the moment.
Musiala. Now with Kimmich. Well, the supporters think it's on. Really important tackle. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Zenon. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Zenon. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Well, good run and good ball control. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Now, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And space here on the flank. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Sané. Kane. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, an honest assessment, Stuart, would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Well, the service to him hasn't been good, but he hasn't exactly been busting a gut to find space, has he? He needs to work much harder to affect the game and start testing this goalkeeper.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Olise. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. And Blanco on the ball. It's with Blanco. Rojo. Blanco. Cavani. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Alert defending. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Decisive pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. And a goal here, Cavani! First goal of the contest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Well, the ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Michael Olise. Can they make one of these passes count?
Please meet your party at the main gate.
Effective challenge. Olise. Oh, this is looking promising. Kane! And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Palacios. Now Jimenez. Oh, breezing past him. There it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Goretzka. Now Harry Kane. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Great vision from Harry Kane. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then it's a brilliant finish from Sane. He just hits it so cleanly. What a goal that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. And Kane prepared to fire. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Battaglia. Ander Herrera. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Belmonte. Here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
Well, he might be young, but he plays with a maturity beyond his years, Leroy Sané. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed, I thought, was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.